More than 1,200 pitches have been heard on Shark Tank so far. Some of them will be remembered while others will be forgotten. Shark Tank has given entrepreneurs the opportunity to present their products to some of the world's most knowledgeable and challenging investors. Most businesses have struggled to survive, but some unlikely products have turned out into huge successes. In this video, we discuss the 10 most successful businesses to have appeared on Shark Tank. Number 10. Simple Sugars. When Lonnie was just 11, she started creating simple sugar facial scrubs without any harsh chemicals or artificial ingredients. By the time she was 13, she had turned it into an online business and had already made $50,000 in sales. When she entered her product into the Shark Tank, Mark Cuban took a big interest and offered the small business $100,000 in exchange for 33% of the company's equity. Lonnie would need the money to help her out. Number 9. Tipsy Elves. One of the strangest businesses to debut on Shark Tank is Tipsy Elves. They are infamous for producing holiday sweaters with patterns that range from funny to simply crazy. Dentist Nicholas Morton and attorney Evan Mendelsohn founded the business as a side project. The two went to the tank in hopes of receiving $100,000 for 5% ownership in their firm, after finding it had a high level of profitability. Robert Herjavec accepted the original offer and got right into the crazy company plan. He didn't regret it though, since Tipsy Elves now has a net worth of $20 million and makes $6 million annually. Number 8. Ready Rest. When making his entrance in Season 3, Rick Hopper fell dramatically in front of the judges, but it was all part of his plan. He was displaying how his product, the Ready Rest, could safely fasten the wearer's eyeglasses or sunglasses to any part of their body. The demonstration worked perfectly, and he pitched the Ready Rest as a cheap and simple product to market to investors. The queen of QVC, Lori Greiner, confirmed that she believed the product would appeal to Home Shopping Network viewers and even went so far as to claim that she was in a position to make Hopper a millionaire. For a whopping 65% of the business, she agreed to invest $150,000 and to feature the product on QVC. She was accurate, as the Ready Rest continues to sell like hotcakes on the network to this day. Since Hopper appeared on the program in 2012, his business has reported sales of more than $8 million. Being two-thirds owner, not only did Greiner deliver on her promise to make Hopper $1 million, but she did it many times. Number 7. Simply Fit Board. A simple exercise board called the Simply Fit Board forces you to keep your balance while twisting while standing on it, which strengthens your core. It is straightforward, yet has a history of success. Gloria Hoffman and Linda Clark are the minds behind the fitness apparatus. The two still asked help from the Sharks despite the well-established brand, offering $125,000 for 18% of the 7th season of the show. The shark that bit was Lori. The ultimate price for 20% was $125,000. With the aid of this funding, Simply Fit Board was able to expand to over 50,000 retail locations and generate almost $160 million in sales. Number 6. Super Coffee. Super Coffee is marketed as a healthier alternative to standard coffee and energy beverages. Pure Colombian coffee beans, lactose-free protein, and organic coconut oil are all present. Another pair of brothers, Jake, Jordan, and Jim DeSico developed the coffee product. All of them were collegiate football players who discovered they didn't enjoy typical sports beverages. In order to get a 4.5% ownership, they joined the program in season 9 and asked for $500,000. Sadly, the majority of the Sharks didn't enjoy the flavor of their goods, so they left without making a purchase. With an estimated value of over $200 million, the trio worked independently to generate $55 million in income. Number 5. Everlywell. Everlywell made convenient health testing possible. They provide 35 various types of unique test kits that you may use without leaving your house. Julia Cheek changed the lab testing procedure by creating a platform where customers can purchase a test kit, provide samples, ship them to a partner lab, and view the findings online. She appeared on Shark Tank Season 9 and requested for $1 million for a 5% stake. Lori Granier accepted the risk despite her valuation being substantially greater than other pitches. The risk paid off handsomely, as Everlywell now generates roughly $200 million in yearly sales and is valued at $2.9 billion. Number 4. The Comfy. The Comfy's big sweater blankets are designed to provide comfort. They are frequently linked to Snuggies, but contain a pocket and are made of a different material. When Michael and Brian Speciale were prepared to launch a Kickstarter campaign, they discovered their product wasn't ready. As a result, they cancelled it and instead appeared on Shark Tank Season 9 to want $50,000 for 20%. Despite having no sales or production, they struck a deal with real estate magnate Barbara Corcoran, $50,000 for 30% of the company. This contributed to the Comfy's overall income of $150 million. Number 3. Bombas. Thanks to Bombas, athletic socks have witnessed a lot of developments. However, the clothing brand is more renowned for its charitable endeavors, offering a pair of socks for every item sold. After hearing that socks are the most desired clothing in shelters, startup experts David Heath and Randy Goldberg decided to launch a sock business. They joined the tank in Season 6, hoping to receive $200,000 for 5% of the business. Damon John, a veteran of the fashion sector, negotiated for $200,000 at 17.5%. Bombas's yearly revenue and valuation are both $100 million. In addition, the corporation has contributed around 45 million pairs of socks. Number 2. Doorbot. Ring's Wi-Fi video doorbells are now found in millions of homes across the United States. Prior to this, the idea was presented on Shark Tank as Doorbot. This game-changing invention was created by serial entrepreneur Jamie Siminoff. He entered the tank in Season 5, offering $700,000 for 10% of his firm. Kevin O'Leary was the most interested, but could not reach an agreement since Siminoff did not want any debt. No shark invested, yet it eventually became a huge chance they missed. Ring was a huge hit, grossing $415 million every year. Ring was bought out by Amazon for more than $1 billion in 2018. Number 1. Scrub Daddy. Scrub Daddy's owner, Aaron Krause, is the son of 2 doctors from Vinewood, Pennsylvania. He began creating things at a young age and went on to study psychology at Syracuse University. He debuted in Season 4, asking for $100,000 in exchange for a 10% interest in his firm. Aaron delivered an exciting presentation that captivated the Sharks, Kevin O'Leary initiating the bidding battle by offering $100,000 for 50% ownership, but Aaron politely rejected. Damon Laurie Grenier, the queen of QVC, was interested in splitting a deal with John. Laurie, on the other hand, preferred to travel alone since she didn't need Damon. Laurie eventually offered $200,000 for 20%, which Aaron Krause gladly accepted.